Hello, everybody. Joel on through. I am Captain Foley.
And I am not cloaked because we want to talk to you about the next episode of Trekyards.
I'm Commander Cloaking. I thought you were going to do something like that.
Romulans.
Commander Cloakings. I like that.
Romulans. Welcome back.
Romulan ships, yes. From the first episode of Picard. Pickard.
Yes, sorry. First episode just came out, guys. A lot of Jean-Luc Picard, a lot of Dage, and then right at the end, it all twisted and turned, literally.
Yeah.
And we got a new ship. And as you guys can imagine, we are the ship guys. Is that fair to say, Stuart?
I would think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I went ahead, I made some graphics, I turned the damn ship round, and I got all the good views, all the, frame by frame I went to pick the most not in out of focus pictures, so we can look at some of the details of this Romulan ship that I bet you guys didn't even notice. But Stuart, what was your first reaction to this right at the end reveal Romulan ship, which is different to the one in the first trailer, which is similar, but it's differently structured. So either they've changed it or it's a different version. What do you think of the ship?
I thought it was pretty cool. Seems like a smaller version, smaller ship, some kind of scout vessel, Romulan scout vessel. Perhaps like a, similar in size to like a bird of prey. Something that's not too large.
Okay.
But I think it's a very cool looking design. It looks very aggressive with the shapes on it. And it feels Romulan. It does. It feels like something that would be post Nemesis. Just the design style, the colors. It says Romulan to me. So that's great that they're actually, you can tell what the ship is just by visually looking at it.
Yeah, this was a good sign because throughout the episode, the only thing we got was a Discovery era shuttle reused in every single location setup shot. So that's the only thing we got was a terrible reuse of a wrong era. So this was like actually something new and era appropriate, which is great. No, I thought it was good. It definitely feels really simple.
Yeah.
But it's a clean, simple, efficient simple. It works well. Definitely a smaller ship. I mean, major spoilers anyway, but they're going to and from the Borg cube, so it's kind of like transport ships, just things to get from A to B. They're not, we've seen a lot of ships from Romulans, but almost all of them are just the warships, which obviously follow a different design philosophy. So this is not going to follow that, and so you've got to look at it, how it feels, and other little bits. It might be more comparable to the Romulan shuttle that Doug designed for DS9, which was a Romulan shuttle, which was a very sort of big, bulky. It wasn't elegant, and it wasn't the Nemesis approach with Johnny's where it went thin and stretched. This is very much a Valdor-esque. It doesn't feel, to me, particularly efficient as a design in terms of the wing length. Like, the Valdor has guns on them and warp engines.
Yeah.
This just feels like, caw, we got wings because we're a bird. So there's a certain non-form follows function approach here beyond just... But if it's smaller than we think, then they aren't as big as we think. So, I'm kind of, that's how I kind of vibe for that.
Yeah, and it's not like we get much of a sense of scale, but I mean, in this last picture that we have here, you see one taking off at the end.
Yes.
And you can see there's a window there. It looks like there's possibly a seat or two in there. You can maybe see one or two people. Yeah. So it's not a big ship. And this is the Romulan Reclamation Facility, which is inside this Borg cube. So there's a lot of ships going in and out of it all the time. These ships. So what is their purpose? What are they doing? We're not exactly sure yet.
We have no idea yet. I mean, we haven't told us anything yet.
Yeah. The ship definitely has a very stealth fighter kind of vibe, or stealth bomber kind of vibe from modern day military tech.
And we know John Eves likes to incorporate real world things.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, the bird thing's funny because that's exactly what I thought when I saw it. Like,
sweep
that opening shot. Yeah, it's like, that looks very bird-like.
Which is
it says Romulan.
Yeah, that's the core aesthetic that you need to keep. And in fact, so we'll just quickly go through images. Number one is just the first time I see it. Number two, look, I've done some graphics. You've got the top full view, close with the main thing of the impulse engines. Second picture is a more detailed view of both. and then you say it landed. But when it's landed inside the Borg cube, there is no green hull plating. Where in the previous shots, the nebula is green. And in fact, the last one loses a ton of that Romulan feel to me. As soon as you pointed out the stealth, that loses.
It feels like something out of an Marvel Avengers movie. Something S.H.I.E.L.D. would be launching off one of the helicarriers or something.
So that is kind of a shame that its beauty was better than its thing, because it being black does diminish its design aesthetic, because then it does, there are so few core things, but having it be green is a thing. So I got disappointed by that, and I literally only saw that when he pointed it out, the landing.
Well, the one that's still on the turntable that's turning looks like it has some green hues to some of those plates on it, like darker greens. I don't know. It's hard to say though with the lighting. So,
but let's go to the second picture though, which has the close-up of the front, which now we've seen the last picture. You can see there is that window slit, which is closed in transit, but it looks as if we're going to add in ships that have got a window. Although that's not a bad thing for shuttles, because they did have windows for shuttles. Though that's a fine thing. This is obviously, this I think is their equivalent to runabout. Is my kind of gut reaction. It's a small transport, but from this first picture, I love the impulse engines. My favorite thing, just the way they're actually implemented.
The split impulse engine design is kind of neat. It looks really cool. I will agree with that for sure. But yeah, another thing I really like too is the two green lights up top at the front. They're almost reminiscent of eyes, but and I did not notice the window at first until I saw these pictures and I saw the last one there where they're taking off. So yeah, if it's a smaller ship like a runabout, I have no problem with that. But we don't need windows everywhere on all the bridges, guys.
Well, that's the thing. That's just the producer on high said, I want windows, and so the visual style is therefore infected by a single person. I mean, Brian Fuller said the Klingons should look like this, and that's what killed the Klingons. Single person can make the decision, I mean, it's amazing how this last picture, like I said, the glows aren't the same. It feels so different, because the two eyes kind of works well. Not sure why those two green, but the green, it helps to reinforce, little things. And you see the glowing things in the wings, which don't really. If you look at the landed, there's nothing in the wings. So I'm wondering, warp engine, or just lens flare because lights. Because there are a few lens flares in this, just because lens flare. But I'm wondering, where are the warp engines? How do they flow? What do you think?
Maybe they aren't warp capable, because if they're smaller like this and they're just meant for moving stuff or people around from one part of the cube to another or something.
Yeah, but besides, why just not build in warp? I mean, Type 9's warp capable and they're much smaller. I mean, just build warp into everything. I mean, why not build a warp? I mean, come on, their planet got blowed up. They need as many warp capable ships. I think they'd be like, yep, every ship we ever build from now on is we warp capable, so we can escape a massive destruction event.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, you say where are the warp engines, but where are the warp nacelles on a bird of prey? A Klingon bird of prey.
Oh no, yeah.
So.
Well, that glow. I mean, at least there is a glow. There is a thing that does it. And so I'm looking at this and wondering where. But cut to the next picture, the other close up. I like the fact they caught a in focus the right is actually in focus, and you can see that it's a really simple model, 3D model. It really is actually. I mean, most of the 3D models in the Picard seem to be of a lower grade to things like, well, modern movies. Like, there aren't interiors in the windows. There aren't, stuff that is of a higher level. They seem to be really sort of, but even, well, I mean, the NX-01 had interiors in the windows. And that was, years ago. They kind of feel as if they're not really trying to push the boundaries and kind of create what they can get away with, So this hull is really simply textured, very one tone. It feels very flat. I like it though. It almost has a miniature feel, but that's just the way it's being lit there. But it feels really simple and kind of like they just sort of said, right, cool, model's done.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I wouldn't say it's simple. I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm seeing a lot of textures and stuff. Like, to me, that somebody that's not a 3D modeler, it seems like, there'd be a lot of crap to add there. But I mean, if you're saying it's simple, I would listen to you. You're more familiar with 3D models, so
yeah.
But yeah,
the standards of simple versus not. I mean, also, yeah.
Yeah, I would say it looks pretty complicated, to be honest. There's a lot of little greebly bits and stuff on there, so.
I meant more texture simple. And greeblies, most of the greeblies are of a more boxy shape, which can take minutes to make. So, I mean, I think it's an efficient model, but they're not trying to push any boundaries of CG, on a similar level to Enterprise, except high-resolution textures. But then speaking that the last picture of it landed, you can kind of get the specularity of the wings. I can't tell if they're meant to move or if they're just always like that.
I think they look fixed. Yeah. They look fixed to me for sure. And are they landed on the wing?
Yeah, we can see the shadow connects to the floor, so yes, they are. I wouldn't be surprised if these are two slightly different variations, because they don't match exactly. Because if you look at the second picture, the greebling on the top of the shoulder pads, the wing, is completely gone. On the other shot, it's just completely smooth. So I think because this shot is incredibly long and complicated with millions of polygons, I think they used cleaner versions of these shuttles, because I think all the physical details gone in this model, so that they could then pan out and see a billion things. Whereas the other one's the hero mesh. So I think they're just different models, because it's missing all of the detail, which I kind of like more. But I think that's why it also feels more like a stealth fighter, because they're clean and they're simple. Whereas the other pictures actually have detail, actually have a texture to them. They're all just completely missing. See, analysis, guys. That's why you come to us. You didn't notice that, did you? I noticed. I was looking at it close up for 10 minutes.
Plus, the aggressive angles and stuff is also what makes it look very stealth bombery to me. So anyway, yeah, there's a lot of things that kind of draw that analogy. I guess that's it for the first look at the Romulan ship from Picard. I'm sure we're going to see more of these, maybe.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure.
They're going to be the Romulan ship, I think.
That'd be nice. I'd like to maybe talk about it in more depth when we get more views of it and things.
And hey, anyway, if you built this 3D model and you want to talk to us, let us know. We'd love to talk to you. And if you're John Eves and we know you designed it, you watch this, let us know. We'd love to talk to you about it. Hi, John. And we know you did. It looks like a John Eves design, so I'm pretty sure you designed it, John. Hi, John.
Yeah, I was just talking to him yesterday on Facebook. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, put down in the comments what you think of this new Romulan design. Did you like it when you first saw it? Do you like it better now that we've kind of looked at it a little more closely? Do you think it looks stealth-like? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like the video, thumbs up, it's very, very important, and subscribe to the channel, and click the notification icon when you do the subscription thing so that you get notified when we upload, because every time there's a new ship, new piece of tech, something really cool in Picard, we're going to be breaking it down and doing these small little bite-sized videos for you guys to watch and enjoy. And yeah, you want to be notified of that kind of stuff, so please do all the things I just said.
But there's another side of it, the direct financial support, which is key, because while you do get money off YouTube, it is less than it's ever been. That's just the way YouTube is. So you guys' support is even more paramount. But we know you guys love what we do. We know you guys love the effort and thought and time and expertise we offer. We aren't just talking heads. We're also knowledgeable people. Patreon is a great way. Every month, we put a little bit of money in. Hi, Stuart. And that really, really helps. Or one-time donation at trekyards.com. That's the PayPal link again. Really makes a difference. Or join our lives every single week. They make a big difference if you just come, say hi. And if you put one $5 in once a week, which is not a lot, it's a cup of coffee or less. I mean, there's nothing. That over time makes a massive difference. And if 10 of you do that, boy, you've made the live. So thanks so much. Appreciate it. And do tune in for our lives all throughout the week. And our recorded videos. A lot of time, effort, and thought. Enjoy.
That's right. So until next time, guys, I'm Captain Foley.
And Connor Coons. Bye, guys.
See you soon.